People don't actually want to do shadow work because they're realizing that it is not just an external thing, like, oh, I realized I hurt this person or I did these weird things, like what do I do about it? It also goes into, okay, now I know that these are the things that I do. How do I change my insides to make sure that I don't do those things again? And then when they hear change, they're thinking, oh, I'm bad. Something is wrong with me. This isn't good. Why do I need to change? I'm great the way I am. There's like all this fucking attachment to like an identity that isn't even like fully yours, because you've been so wrapped up in what everyone has told you about yourself, or wrapped up in what everybody's projected onto you. You've now accepted that as absolute truth of who you are. And now you're thinking, oh, but if I'm attached to this and something's wrong with it, that I have to start looking somewhere else or changing it, then something's wrong with me. And I don't want anything to be wrong with me. And now we're stuck in this place where you're just not accepting accountability for your fucking actions, and instead being able to like trick yourself into saying, oh, well, I know why, and I'm just working on, bitch, you ain't working on shit. Because unless you are deeply, deeply internally uncomfortable, you ain't working on shit. And people are like, oh, well, I mean, shadow work is not fucking comfortable. It is deep It is deep excavation. I'm playing Pathfinder. It is like a way where, Gongar, get your shit together. It is a deep excavation of self. It is going through all the woundings and all the sad and all the depression and all the shame and the guilt, and going over and over and over all these things, and unlearning and learning how to now use what's left over under all the shame and the guilt and all that to be a better person. But no, because then when I say better person, you're thinking that I'm calling you a bad one. Stop judging yourself. I never said you were bad. Why do you think you're bad? I'm saying that there's a version of you that is perfect in its creation, right? Everything that it was supposed to be, flaws and all. But what's happening is all that wounding, all that shame, all that guilt, that fucked up identity that people projected onto you and now you're forcing yourself to align with till the fucking death, is preventing you from being that person. And now you mad, because let's face it, you mad that you have to let go of that. Why wouldn't you want to let go of it? It's not even you. It's not even you. Why are we clenching so tightly to that shit? Stop it. Stop.